No, big shout outs though. M, Typo, the production team here.
Now, one of my favorite things was I ended up attending this tournament, and they did like TEC brackets. They did like TEC bracket chase. So, yo, we got a quick announcement coming on real quick.
Yeah, they're actually talking right now. October 22nd, Gamers Fight Cancer is going to be happening in Oklahoma. Basically, it's got a $2,000 pop bonus, and your entry fees and stuff go straight to fighting cancer, which is awesome. Like cancer research funds. That's awesome.
It's a pretty good prerogative to go up to OKC. I've kind of been looking forward to going back to Oklahoma at some point. I might not be able to go to it simply because I've also got big house, but I've also got quite a bit of vacation to spare. So who knows? Maybe something might be in the works.
It's a 2-day tournament.
Yeah, it's a 2-day tournament. It's the 22nd to 23rd. It is at the RTZ Esports Arena in OKC.
That's exciting. I like esports. I like arenas. Esports arenas sound cool.
Yeah, just look at the esports arena that 2GG uses.
Oh yeah, no, that thing. That's what we call a great partnership right there.
That's what we call.
But yeah, TLDR, if you want to help fight cancer and stuff, OKC, October 22nd through 23rd. Play Smash, fight cancer, maybe win some money too.
Good times. And talking to good times, JaySon just showed some good times. No way. Dear Lord. He almost just destroyed that stock.
Yeah, this is relatively uncontested. It feels like Disco just has no room whatsoever. The pressure is ridiculous from JaySon right now.
Hey, JaySon really good at just controlling his space, and then if he needs to, he will use aggression. And then you just look at them just standing as far away from each other as possible. DisqoBunny trying to assess the situation and figure out, what can I do from here?
It makes sense. I honestly like the pace that Disco is taking this. Like, he doesn't want to make a hasty first move. And realistically speaking, Fox at those high percent options, fairly limited. Can't really rely on grab. JaySon, however, finds the aerials, ends up getting the first stock, only taking 9%.
Yeah, oh dear, this first stock is this first game is looking pretty tough for DisqoBunny right from the get-go. But I think really what he needs to do is, Foxes love to jump a lot, so whenever he entrenches into that zone, just jump forward air, because like Diddy Kong's forward air is just such a good tool in neutral.
Almost certainly. And Disco told me, he didn't really expect to get this far. This was a day of experimentation for him, rather than strictly going for the W game. So I want to see what kind of new tech he can really pull out. I want to see what type of adaptations he's going to be making on the fly.
Yeah, because he's gonna make some really good adaptation here, because this is a pretty tough pit for him to get out of.
Yeah, you can say that.
A couple of smart edge guards, and he could find his way back into this match. But he's just got to get JaySon off stage, which is way easier said than done.
Especially given the style of play. We touch on Disco's patience, but JaySon is just formidable with the patience, formidable with the pressure as well. And maybe I spoke too soon running into the up smash.
He just hit him with the dragon uppercut right there. Excuse me? Did that F smash just go straight through his shield?
Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it.
Just don't worry about it. Just as how I would advise DisqoBunny to not worry about that game. That's just game one. He's still a best of 3. Still win 2 more.
And this is someone who writes articles on the mental game, right? Playing the long game. How to ensure that you don't put yourself on tilt. And it's very possible that despite that first game being such a blowout in favor of JaySon, that DisqoBunny was able to, at the very least, gain valuable data, which he will convert into stocks.
Yes. DisqoBunny always known to be a very patient. He likes to use fair and banana whenever he's playing. And he likes to play patient, but he also is pretty good with aggression. And that gives him a couple of good opportunities, because he can still kind of assert his space with the kind of neutral tools that Diddy Kong has. But overall, it's just kind of he's just kind of out neutraling him right now. He's just getting dash attacks, up tilts into up airs,
again,
nair.
It's just think about the punishes that Disco is getting in contrast to what JaySon is getting. Disco gets in, gets a grab, gets some decent damage, but when JaySon touches Disco, Disco doesn't touch the ground.
Yeah, I mean, basically what it is, like, DisqoBunny's just getting a little chunk of cheese, but JaySon's taking the whole wheel.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely rolling away with this game right now. But one thing that's very interesting to me is how JaySon is approaching this matchup. Traditionally, I'm used to seeing Foxes try to push the advantage, prevent the peel from even being pulled out. He's saying, you know what? You have the peel. Shield is a fantastic tool here.
A shield jump, because if you're at a specific range, you can still jump without too much worry, since Banana will only go so far.
He killed with Fox's throw.
Yo, let's go.
I feel like that's like the equivalent of hitting the lottery. But right back, Disco ends up closing out the stock as well.
They both just showed each other the right fist right there.
I still can't believe that we actually saw Fox like get a KO off of a throw.
I mean, we saw Austin kill people at 0 with forward throw.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's Smashville. Like it's cheesing, but it's like one of those little things, right? You know, you won the lottery in Pokemon. Here's your Master Ball. Feels good. Feels good.
Way easier said than done, by the way.
Oh yeah, I got an Ultra Ball today. Felt great. Back into the match itself, JaySon doesn't get a whole lot off of the grass, but he does get great stage control here, and he's just making the most of it. Disco, again, having such troubles with actually landing, making it back to the stage. JaySon has this constant array of hitboxes waiting.
Yeah, he's just really asserting his presence in neutral, and it's making it a tough time for DisqoBunny to really do anything. Now he's at a disadvantage. Now he's lost stage. And it was a good option from him to do that, to get up when he did, because now he has stage again.
And it's gone.
Yeah,
and it's gone. JaySon 2-0, and he's looking incredibly crisp going into Grand Finals.
Barrel rolling his way into Grand Finals. He just barrel rolled into Grand Finals. What do you think about that one?
I see that, man. I see that. You did the Star Fox. That's somewhere like the Pepe O'Hare.
Despite the fact that the barrel roll in that game is actually an aileron roll.
I know some of those words.